All right, what's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy C for 3, and I do this basketball and astrology in motion. And I'm gonna be real quick with this video, y'all. Full moon in Capricorn, 2K24. July 21st. So let's just talk about it. Hope you guys been doing fairly good since the last video. I talked about Cancer season, how that's gonna affect the home life. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely seen a lot of things just happen in Cancer season, like Trump getting shot, and a lot of people of the older generation dying, like what's his name, the workout guru, what's his name, Richard Simmons, something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was in the Nutty Professor movie. Richard Simmons, real prominent figure from the 90s. Willie Mays died. A whole lot of things like that in Cancer season. If y'all watch my other video about Cancer season, you know what I'm talking about. But now we're at the point now, we're at a full moon, right? So like all them things we've seen happen at Cancer season, it's pretty much coming to an end. Full moon is like the ending of something, or it's like when something is all the way full. It's time to like let go. Like if I filled this cup all the way up to the top, there's no more adding on that you can do. So it's time to let go, drain it out. It's time to drink it or let it go or drain it, right? So you think about a full moon, which you can probably see some of the full moon tonight in the sky. I know last night was probably the best night to see a full moon. It was real bright out there around the morning time. But it's definitely a time of letting go certain emotions, right? Every time you have a full moon. So and if you guys been manifesting ever since the new moon back in Cancer, back in, what was that, the 14th of July, around that time, whatever you had going on that time, you'll probably see things manifesting and coming to fruition right now, fullness, right? The special thing about this full moon than any others that we have, right? This one is at 29 degrees, which is an anoretic degree. This is a degree of high tension, high change, because it's the last degree before any sign goes to the next sign, right? There's only 30 degrees per astrology when we talk about the size of the houses, right? So 0 to 30, and it's split into decans every 10, 10, 10. So this last part is Cancer, meaning this is the last day of Cancer season. This is like the last day of Cancer season today. So tomorrow will be the first day of Leo season. It's the last time for this moon. So a lot of things are like wrapping up right now, right? Anoretic degree, 29 degrees. It's just like a lot of explosions could happen, a lot of fights. People can all of a sudden see things change all of a sudden, right? Things can just all of a sudden boom, or you feel like you have to move, you have to make a change, you have to get the money up. So let's go deeper, right? What in the sign of Capricorn, this full moon is going to be more business oriented, dealing with money and making plans. So this full moon is probably not as emotional as the new moon was. People are trying to find their emotional gravity, trying to find out how to get stable going into Cancer season. Is like right now ending Cancer season, we can see people now making more of a business plan, especially with the moon, right? So like with the moon in Capricorn, and it's the end of Cancer season, you can have people trying to make certain business plans that affect their home life, right? Trying to get that home life, business life balance. Every time we have a full moon, it's just mean the sun is in a sign that's opposite of the moon. So we have that tension right now, Cancer and Capricorn, trying to pull on how do I get my home life straight? How do I get my work life straight? How do I get that balance, right? How do I fine tune that, right? So me personally, right, I lost one of my jobs over the weekend, right? And those who don't know me, I'm an entrepreneur. I run different type of businesses. I work for myself. I like that type of route because I have a lot of Capricorn placements in my chart. So also, if you have Capricorn placements in your chart, this weekend could be activated for you, especially Monday going into tomorrow, because the full moon just started today as I'm making this video, Sunday on the 21st. So Monday, when you're waking up, and Monday, moon day astrology, anybody with Capricorn placements can have a big, maybe a big change going on, something emotional about money, or expect Capricorn people to be a little bit more activated going into Monday. Basically just with the full moon being in the sign of Capricorn, business and money. So I lost one of my jobs is what I'm saying. I have Capricorn placement, so I'm not surprised that things were activated on me during this full moon. And I want to say yeah, I lost one of my jobs, but I got another one back because I know another company I work for. I keep those business connections good. You know, it's a good thing about anything Capricorn moon. These people know how to get a good business feel off people, right? Like everybody says they have, like, everybody has intuitions. Everybody has some type of way to connect and feel with others. So the Capricorn moon, it's a good time. These people can really have good speculative ideas or know how to make business with people. Capricorns don't get a lot of credit for know how to network with people. So this can be a good sign during this full moon. If you have any business endeavors that's going wrong, like a full moon moment, it's time to purge. It's time to let certain things go. When we do talk about a full moon, it's time to let it go. It's time to empty it out, you know. So that's pretty much it. You know, I ain't gonna go too long. You know, Capricorn is an earth sign. It's a cardinal earth sign. So you also might be feeling like it's time to start some things. You know, Cancer is a cardinal water. It's about starting family, starting that part of the legacy, right? And then Capricorn on the opposite sign is cardinal earth, starting up business plans, starting up money, trying to get the money team together. And let's just use it in the global scale. As we can see in the political landscape, we can see a lot of these politicians and things like that starting to talk about more of their campaign plans and what business plans they got for people. How is it going to affect home life? Even if you look at astrology, Capricorn, the 10th house rules the house of government. So you can see presidents and things up there because it's the top and it rules the top, right? So we can definitely feel that tension that has been going on, that we the people are like so far down at the bottom, especially during this Cancer season, and seeing things happening to Trump and Biden losing his mind, like on TV, he can't keep up. It's like, man, we're really in a tyranny from some Capricornish government laws, business, taxes, system, right? So this full moon, right, you can naturally feel a lot of things been built up from Cancer season, which is all the emotions that's been built up from the Trump rallies and all the other things that's been going on, the power outage that happened yesterday with Microsoft. All these things are building up. You can definitely feel that this full moon is not an emotional. It's almost like I'm trying to say people are trying to find a more concrete plan of how do we vote for this president? How do I go forward making money in the economy that's probably fucked? You know, how do I even make it in a world that's like, if Donald Trump concretely becomes the president, how do I, using full moon in Capricorn, move forward, you know? And it's towards the end of the month. A lot of people right now can be thinking about, how do I get bills together, more money coming in for the month of August to make it to 2025, right? This can be a moon that's concerned with planning for the future. Capricorns have the capacity to plan out things and longevity, right? The sea goat, the goat, climb the ladder, climb that social ladder, right? So this full moon, man, is really, really, really a time to put a stamp on business. If you feel like it's a workout routine or something you didn't knock out the first 7 months of 2024, you're trying to set that plan to get right for August, right? If you feel like your business wasn't growing the way you wanted to, boom, you're trying to set that to get right for August. If you feel like there's a person you should have connected with, networked with, anybody, you know, it's time for you to get that together, you know, Capricorn season. But the only bad thing, you know, at this full moon, you can be non-emotional, right? Even though it's Cancer season, some people can just cut off the emotions with full moon and only make practical decisions, not considering all of the other elements. You don't want to just make full-blown head earthy decisions without thinking about communication styles. Does this person have a work ethic and emotional capacity and all those things like that? So and also this full moon could feel tough because as soon as we get off the full moon energy after this anaretic degree, we're going to be hitting the moon conjunct Pluto. So Pluto is the house of death and rebirth and power and getting to it. It's the higher octave of Mars. It's like Mars times 2. So Pluto can go so hard that it can bam, kill and destroy, right? Even when Mars is trying to just achieve that soldier-like action, right? So you can feel a lot of tension right now. People that's really tapped into the emotions right now. Even the American people are getting this like fumigated a shooter at the Donald Trump rally. So it's a lot of those energies right now, especially when Monday, Moon Day comes. Just watch for that. But the best thing I can say, stay grounded this Capricorn moon. Write down what you got to write down. You know, it's always good to write things down. It's always good to have a journal, especially on the moons, right? Like, if you don't know too much about astrology, I always say keep up with the new moon and the full moon, only because you can see harvest, right? You can see what you have during the full moon and what you need to revamp, and then during the new moon you can start to see what you need, right? What you need, what you want, what newness you want to bring in. You know, that's the reason why we pay attention to both of the moons, new moon and full moon. And I was sitting here trying to roll up, but I'm gonna get on out of here, not make this video too long. Hope you guys are blessed during this full moon in Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? And just vibe high and enjoy it. You know, stay grounded, work on that business. Leo season is right on the way, and I'm gonna be dropping another video on YouTube in probably like a couple hours, because there's another subject I want to talk about. So vibe high, full moon in Capricorn. Guys, have a good one.